me just start off by saying I am not a professional, so don't come for me, okay? So you want to start off with alcohol, just clean your nails off, make them extra squeaky clean. After that, you're just going to take the nail tips, obviously, and, size your nails and glue them on next. The nail glue that I use is like a brush. I found that this is like way easier than the other one because I kept getting the other one like everywhere. So I'm like, let me get something that's child proof, that's dummy proof, because obviously I can't. And everything will be linked below. Everything that I use, like the acrylic powder, acrylic, what is it, liquid stuff, liquid acrylic, all of that will be linked below. And I didn't get my products from the store, but I'm pretty sure you could just order it from somewhere, like Amazon, because they got everything. Now that one of the easiest parts is done, I'm going to take my nail clipper and I'm going to trim them down. Usually, I'm not going to lie, I usually just keep them as long as they are. But I got things to do. I got a life to live. And the long nails, they just be holding me back. So I got to be wholesome instead of a hood rat right now. If you haven't liked the video yet, I kind of don't really know what you're doing. So I just need you to just tap the like button for me and also subscribe because I'm a baddie and so are you. Let's be baddies together. Now you're going to take your file and just file them in the shape that you want. If you like them square, you can just keep it like this. But I wanted mine like coffin, especially like when they're longer like this, they look very 1982 if you don't make them a shape. You feel me? Who likes square nails nowadays? So I'm just showing you my little shape. I'm getting somewhere. Like I'm getting good by doing my nails. And I don't use a power drill at all, like during me doing my nails. Only because I feel like it's way easier for me to see what I'm doing when I have just like a regular hand file. It takes a little bit longer, but I like this method better. So if you're going to do this, just make sure you have a good nail file. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to have no dull nail file. It's not gonna cut it. But yeah, I'm still shaping right here. Still shaping. And it's easier to shape them. I mean, obviously, like when they're shorter, they're easier to manipulate, and I broke a nail already. You see? On my thumb. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, disregard. Once you're all finished, you're just gonna take a buffer. I think that's what you call it. And then I buff the smile line, which is the part where the fake nail lies on the real nail. So like that little curve. And just to make it flush so it can sit with the actual nail. So like when you do apply your acrylic, it's easier and it'll be seamless and you'll be an Instagram baddie and nobody will be able to tell that you did your nails at home, boo. So what I'm spraying on my nails here is some homemade nail dehydrator because I could not run to the store in time to get some. So what it is just half and half alcohol and the other half acetone. So this just helps with the nail to stick to the nail better. If not, like instead of the nail breaking, it'll just lift, if that makes sense. So that's what that helps with. And I usually use primer, but obviously I can find it. So we're just going to skip that step. So now I'm just taking the liquid. This is the tricky part that you kind of got to work with. You got to practice on. You dip the nail brush. Mind you, this nail brush was $30. Don't ask me why I paid that. But you dip the nail brush in the liquid acrylic. And then once the brush is wet, you just dip it into the powder. But it's kind of hard to explain like how much of the liquid you need. But there's videos on YouTube that show you like the liquid powder ratio. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. You're going to have to practice this a few times to get it like actually popping. Because I'm still working on mine. I'm still a beginner technically, but I just keep doing stuff until I figure it out. And that's what I did. I just said it. Disregard. The easiest way that I found to get the acrylic to be all even and smooth is to just get one big glob, not a big glob, but one, they call it a one ball method. So you'll just start with one ball of acrylic and you'll just use that for your whole nail. So it'll be nice and thin and natural and you won't have to keep going back in the acrylic, both acrylics. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just easy. And the way to think of doing it, like once you do get the actual liquid to bar ratio, the way that I think about like laying my acrylic is just basically like I'm painting my nails in a way. And You just got to make sure you keep your brush clean, because if not, you'll just tamper with everything. What I mean is, you see how, like, instead of me actually pouring the liquid and the powder in a separate container, I'm just dipping it straight out of that. If you keep your brush dirty, which I know I'm not supposed to do that, but I'm not an actual nail tech, so excuse me. But by doing, if you don't keep a clean brush, you'll just like mess everything up and you'll mix it together and you'll be super mad you spent all this money on this stuff because you just ruined it. So keep the brush clean, and you just spent $30 on a brush too. So you don't want to ruin that. So I'm just showing you the one hand that I did. This was my dominant hand. And this one's kind of popping, but the next one, my left hand, it's a little sketchy. But I'm just filing. After I filed the first time, we put the acrylic on, and now you're just going to define the shape even more. And I love to get, like, when I'm doing the coffin, I love to get, like, the very tip of the nail and make sure it's sharp, because it just makes the whole nail look so cute. So here I'm just showing you my right hand is the one that I just filed, and the left hand is the one that still needs filing. First of all, it already looks a mess because that's my non-dominant hand. You know what I'm saying? So it already looks sketchy, but not only that, it's not filed. But we'll get there. We'll get there. It'll be popping once I'm done. Just filing my nails or whatever. I just painted them off camera just because I feel like everybody know how to paint nails. And boom. Come on now. Who's better than me? Who is better than me? Now like this video and go follow me on all my social medias. I hope you liked it. Bye.